Joining me now, Tea Party favorite, freshman Congressman James Lankford of Oklahoma. Congressman, great to have you with us. This is a big win for the Tea Party, is it not? And will you and other members of the Tea Party be able to extend the influence of the Tea Party in Congress?
It's just a big win for the American people, flat out. Just normal Americans that get really sick and frustrated with the government spending too much money. That's really what it is. And people can isolate it as Tea Party or everything else. I talk to people from both political parties, just normal people outside of politics that say, I'm sick to death of the government spending so much money. So it's just a win for normal, everyday Americans is what it is.
Do you have concerns about this super committee? Some in Congress, as you well know, are fearful that it is a fast-track authority for higher taxes. Your thoughts?
I don't have a concern about that. It's just another committee. It's just a connection of 6 House members, 6 senators. They will form their own ideas of trying to find $1.5 trillion in deficit reduction and send it back. It still has to be voted on by the House. It still has to be voted on by the Senate. So you're still standing in my party with 240 Republicans saying if they send over something that has a bunch of tax increases on it, we're just going to say no. And the backup fallback plan on it, quite frankly, is better. If we don't pass the proposal from this select committee, the next option to get $1.5 trillion in debt increase is to pass a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution. That's the only 2 ways to be able to get $1.5 trillion in the additional debt ceiling is the super committee recommendation. If we vote it down, we go straight to a balanced budget amendment. It has to be approved by the House and the Senate to be able to move forward.
And automatic.
So the backup plan, quite frankly, is better than the other one.
Right. You're involved in a number of areas. In the Transportation Committee, we've got the FAA. This is the furloughs, the stalemate, the lack of authorization for the agency, 70-some-odd thousand people losing their jobs here in this stalemate. What in the world is going to be the outcome here? It's really a metaphor about the excesses of this Congress and this government.
Right. Well, it's a ridiculous long fight that's been going on well before I got there. I arrived in January. The last time that Congress authorized the FAA was 5 years ago. So for 5 years, even when Democrats ran the House and the Senate has been bickering back and forth about this issue. They did 18 extensions before the Republicans ever took the House of Representatives. And then since that time period, the first thing we did in January in the Transportation Committee was do an authorization. And now that continues to extend. We keep landing stuff on the desk of the Senate, and they won't even take it up. That's the frustrating thing. They won't even take up the things that we're sending to them. We sent them 3 extensions. This is 21 short-term extensions that have happened. So it's time to be able to settle this issue.
Do you think there will be any resolution before you return for a vote that's scheduled for now, September 7th?
Right. You know what? Right now, the Senate could vote with unanimous consent and approve what has already been sent over on their desk. It's not a controversial piece. It's a piece that says have another short-term extension. The only thing that's different in this one is, say, these 13 airports, they get these huge subsidies, those tiny airports, including, ironically, one in Nevada in Harry Reid's home state that gets a $3,700 per passenger subsidy on it. If they would just say for those 13 airports, okay, we're not going to do these massive subsidies anymore on that. We'll only do $1,000 per passenger on a subsidy, then this thing would pass right through. So it's ridiculous that becomes the issue, these 13 small airports, including the Nevada one.
Subsidies? I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. Congressman,
I'm very aware. We're trying to get those out, and they're fighting like crazy to keep them.
I understand. Congressman James Lankford, good to have you here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.